You ever find yourself staring at a word so long it starts to look weird? Or maybe your heart races when someone asks you to speak in a language that isn't your own. Trust me, you're not alone. Today I want to talk about something most of us have felt, but not all of us talk about. Language anxiety. Language anxiety isn't just about fumbling a few words or tripping over pronunciation. It's a real emotional hurdle, one that can make the bravest people freeze when faced with speaking up. Imagine being surrounded by friends, but suddenly you're asked to say something in a language you're still learning. Your palms get sweaty, your heart thumps, and your mind goes blank. This isn't only in your head. Psychologists say that language anxiety triggers both mental and physical reactions. When you're anxious, your brain starts to panic, a fight or flight response. But instead of running from a bear, you're running from a tricky verb or a word you can't pronounce. Your muscles tense up, breathing gets shallow, and your thoughts start racing. Suddenly, that simple sentence feels like climbing a mountain. But why does this happen? Well, language is personal. When we mess up, it feels like we're exposing a vulnerable part of ourselves. We worry about being judged, about looking foolish, or about not belonging. And that fear? It can shut down our ability to communicate, sometimes before we even try. The thing is, almost everyone feels this at some point. Even people who speak several languages can struggle when the pressure's on. And the more we avoid these situations, the scarier they get. It's a vicious cycle. Anxiety makes us avoid speaking. And the less we practice, the more anxious we feel. But here's the good news. Language anxiety can be managed. First, remember, messing up is part of learning. Every mistake is a step forward. Second, try to reframe your thoughts. Instead of thinking, what if I sound dumb? Try, what if I'm just learning? Give yourself permission to be a beginner. And finally, reach out to others. Chances are they've felt exactly what you're feeling. Sharing your experience takes away some of its power. You might even inspire someone else to take their own first step. So next time you find yourself lost for words, remember, you're not alone. Language anxiety is real, but it doesn't have to stop you. Embrace the awkward, celebrate the progress, and keep the conversation going. Who knows? You might just surprise yourself